Hello and welcome back to Fair Weather Trains. Today we're going to have a look at another old German steam locomotive, which you can see in front of you. This is a BR01 and is made by the company PIKO. I picked this up from a train fair for next to nothing, so I thought we'd just have a quick look at it. I believe this is from 1984, and the only reason I say that is because in the box was the only piece of paperwork I got was one of these, which I think is a list of dealers, and it says there November 1984, but other than that there was no other paperwork with it at all. So you can see that. I'll show you the box. It does come boxed. The end of the box, there we go, a load of numbers, EVP 89. Don't know what that means at all, but the front of the box has this rather nice drawing of the loco inside, which is pretty nice. And on the sides there's just a bit of, well, a very small amount of information. The other side I think is the same, and written in pencil on the box, I don't know if it will show up, it says £110 retail. Yeah, not too sure about that, but that's certainly not what I paid for it. £110 in 1984 I'd have thought was pretty expensive. Anyway, you can see it there on the track, all ready to go. I'll move it a bit and we'll have a look slightly closer and have a look at the detail, most of which is moulded, of course. Right back. So we'll just have a slow pass along the side of the loco. You can see a lot of moulded detail, quite intricate nonetheless. But yeah, a lot of moulded detail. Overhead wires worn in, sticker there in front of the cab, glazing, which is nice. We can read the printing on there, probably if I keep the camera still. Doesn't quite want to focus on that. It does say Deutsche Reichsbahn across the top above the running number, but I can't read the rest of it on this little screen. What about here? Seems to be some sort of skull and crossbones type sticker there, and the tear weight and all that of the tender on the side. You can see the bogies look, at least on the tender, which is a bogie tender as well, they look very sort of plasticky, as you can imagine. But some pretty intricate valve gear there. Nice smoke deflectors. Yeah, around the back we've got the hook and loop coupling, and I've just noticed a buffer missing. I think I've got that hanging around here somewhere. I'll find that and put that back in. And then on the top, very plasticky coal load. A nice reset part there with, I guess there's some sort of valves in there, maybe the whistle. This does have lights. Right, let's just spin it round the other way and have a look this side. Slightly different moulding on this side. But yeah, it is all pretty much moulded. Interesting, there's a glazing in the top of the roof there. But pretty much the same writing this side as the other side. So let's just get it down from up there and have a better look at it. So it seems that the running gear, this feels like it's very, yeah, that's all plastic. The running gear appears to be all plastic, which is a shame, but there you go. This is a tender drive version, I should just point out. We'll have a look at the cab in a minute. Yeah, don't know what those, the wheels are plastic with metal trim, metal outer. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4 traction tyres. Yeah, so it's 4 wheels driven, 4 wheels not on the tender, and the missing buffer that I'll have to find. Right, so this comes apart like that. It's got one of them on it, which slots into there and makes contact in there. The tender's pretty heavy, the Loco not so much, as you can probably imagine. Considering the age, there's not bad moulded detail in there. It would look good if it's painted. Yeah, so that's the Loco. Let's see what it weighs. So with the tender, 510 grams. Just take the top off the tender. It's just a clip on, because what are you expecting to see in there? Me, I was expecting to see a ring-filled motor. And I've got bloody great weight. And then this interesting motor here, not one I've seen in anything else. It's also got, are they called helical gears? Not sure, I can't remember the proper term for those, where they're sort of not just straight. You can see I have lubricated this because it was pretty noisy. It's not too bad now. But yeah, it's an interesting motor, not one I've seen before. Runs well. It's got some noise to it, but not as bad as it was when I first tried running it. So yeah, that's the internals of that. And as I say, that just has a hole there where the Loco clips back in. The Loco also has pickups, I should say, as well. So right, I'll put that back together and we'll give it a quick run, see how it gets on. Be right back. Right, there's the PIKO BR1 back down on the track. Just give it a bit of a test run. Yeah, no real crawl ability there. Maybe a bit better backwards. Valve gear looks all nice though, doesn't it? Don't know if you'll be able to see the lights working. They're not very bright. There's none on the back, they're just on the front. So you can tell it's got some noise to it, but it's not too bad. Certainly had worse than that. So I've got some coaches for it to run with. They're not, I'm sure they're not period specific even, but they are made by PIKO. So let's see if we can go and pick them up without any calamities. Just got to change a couple of points. Okay, let's send it round. So just bring her into rest. That's not too bad, is it? For an old engine. PIKO BR1 from 1984. Tender drive. Not a bad little thing. Well worth the money I paid, which as I say was nearly nothing. I do like the coaches it's got. I think I've done a video on these before. I'll just have a quick look at one of them. Grab the end one. These are all boxed and everything, but they're just nice detailing on the bottom. Nice half open window, do like that. Nice printing. Texture on some of the steps there. No smoking, it says there. You can smoke on that bit. And the sniper's tower on the back with the steps. I think I've shown these coaches before. Again, these are, I think these are purchased off a guy locally. I think we got these for less than a tenner each. They are nice. There's no lights, unfortunately, though, but they had price tickets on them for £35 each. So yeah, quite nice. PIKO coaches. Whether they're period correct with this engine, I've no idea. And also those coaches are a lot newer than the Loco itself. I think a lot of manufacturers are made of BR1. Whether they all look the same as this or not, I don't know. Possibly not. Let me know if you've got one. So that's it for this one. Just thought I'd quickly show you this old school PIKO BR1 Steam Loco. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.